And how's it going, everybody? Happy, I'm almost positive it's Thursday. It is Thursday. I had to check the watch, just make sure. It is Thursday. Good to see ya. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Hope it is all going good in your part of the world. Center Station Simulator, we're back again. Now it makes a whole lot more sense as to why the heck they wanted us to have laundry detergent. It's like, why in the last update did they put laundry detergent of all things into the game? Because that felt like such a weird thing to have there. And now it all makes sense. Because now we've got the next big build in the game. We're building a laundromat to go with our gas station and our car wash and our mad lab and our store. So we're going to be putting up a laundromat and all of the fun that's going to be going along with that, because I'm sure there's going to be a heck of a lot of fun that's going along with that. So we're going to get into it, starting as always by introducing the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad. That is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert, the best of them all. And yeah, let's hop in. Let's get going. Continue. Don't new game. Not that. Whatever you do. Charles Visser and Moonlight Owl are here as well so far, with the rest on the way, I do believe. Okay. So let's go in. Let's open the place up. Get everyone so they can get their gas and their water and all that. That's about all we're going to focus on there. So this is going to, the store is just going to run itself. Not going to worry about anything going on with it. We're just going to go over here and see exactly how much it's going to cost to get this new thing that we got. Gamer Sue, how's it going? Happy Thursday to you as well. Laundromat, $100,000 for a laundromat. There is that. Now, if we go in here and take a look, what else may have been unlocked with this, or what else may we need to unlock with this? Nothing there. And if we go here and take a look, see if there's anything here that popped up that I should know about. I don't see anything, so I think we're good. We did just get started. Just now got started. So, fantastic. How's it going? Great to see you. Okay, so we have the blueprint for a laundromat. Now we got to go see where the heck the laundromat goes. Looks like it goes right about here, because this looks like it's a spot where a laundromat would be. Like, this looks like a rocky area that has a place for a laundromat to go. So it looks like I'm going to need asphalt aplenty. Yep. Starting right about there and then going a long, long way. So now I'm going to need to make tons and tons and tons of asphalt. Okay. This ought to be good. So, Malcolm and Mark Nagle, how's it going? Great to see both of you. Scream Queen of Blades, Crystal Amber. Great to see you as well. Okay. Asphalt aplenty. I think I actually have a little bit of asphalt here. I thought I did. I do. I have like 4 asphalt buckets. So just for the fun of it, let's see how far this is going to get me. And then maybe this will give me an idea of how much I need to create here. And there's a John Swigert. And there's a Katie Cat. And there's Dreamer Girl. And there's a 125 stream streak. Which is awesome. Great to see you. Do they ever stop adding to this game? I hope not. That's a sign of a good game, where they keep on adding more and more stuff. I mean, compared to the option of not adding more stuff and having the game just go, I'll take this option every day. So, okay, let's see. If we do this, that was 2. So 1, 2, 2 got us that far. So 2, 4, 6. I don't know, maybe like 50, possibly. Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, we might need like 25, maybe 25, maybe closer to 50, possibly. I don't know. We'll see exactly how many it's going to take. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be at least 25. but we'll get going with it. So, say how's it going? Great to see you. Is this my longest running game on YouTube? No, not by a long shot. Supermarket and Megastore are longer. I mean, in terms of hours played, those two have this one by a long shot. I mean, this one's up there, but it's not the longest by any means. Okay, and I need more stone for this. Bucket of crushed stone. Okay, so let's get our crushed stone. Fill this back up. Okay, we got plenty of sand. So I think I had enough sand to make all the asphalt we need. I don't think we're going to have any problem there. I think it's just going to be a matter of making just tons and tons of asphalt. And I don't even think we need tons and tons. I think we'll be all right. I've also got some cement there, which I need to take upstairs. Sweet Manny Gumdrops, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Coffee shop. I don't know if they've got a coffee shop on the roadmap. That's the interesting thing, is that everything that they have planned for the game, they have on the roadmap that's kind of in between the parking lot and the actual store itself. So like it's all downstairs, all the things that they've got on like their hit list. I don't remember the laundromat being there, but I guess it was. So, and Crazy Dragon on a 15 stream streak as well. And Gamersu on a 65 stream streak. All the stream streaks, love it. Love it, love it. Matthew Brown, how's it going? How's it feel to have a pool named after the Rusty pool? There's a lot of Rusty things in this world, I'm sure. There's Rusty this and Rusty that and Rusty the other thing and many things in this world that are rusty. I'm a very popular guy in the world of things that are like run down. Okay, but yeah, if we take a look out here in the, if we go down through the tunnel here, we can see all the things that they have on the roadmap, and we can see exactly where the heck the laundromat was on there. So yeah, they've got the laundry, which is actually happening. They're going to have a, I guess it's going to be like an electronics repair area, which is coming up. A train station or a train. They're going to have a garage. They're going to have a hotel. They're going to have a casino, all coming up. They've got the supermarket is done. They've got the parking. They've got the water, something about the water that's going to make that better, in progress. They've got the gas station, they've got the bunker, and they got the car wash. So these are the kind of the things that they've got on the hit list, I believe. So yeah, and the laundry's done, and then those other ones will be kind of showing up after that. So lots of stuff in the pipeline for this game. And this is a solo developer. You can barely see, but in the very upper left corner there, this game says Early Access Solo Dev. This is one person that's doing all the things for this game, which is amazing. This is one person's passion project. They've been going at it strong for 2 years now, and just adding all kinds of stuff to it, which is really, really, really cool. Really cool. Bergdus is here as well. How you doing? Did I change the times I stream, or do I still stream? We still stream at 2:15. So yeah, our normal streaming times are 11 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. And we've been that way for a while, like since April. We've had that as our normal times. So yeah, 2:15, unless we go a little bit long on our early one, in which case then we'll go to 2:30. Now, as quickly as I said that, tomorrow we will not be streaming at 2:15 because we will be streaming instead at 4. Rusty and the Wrenches will be doing our monthly stream at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and our earlier stream will still be at 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and it'll go, I don't know how long it'll go, because we're going to be playing the Tidy Up the Winery game. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, what is the name of that game? It just came out, and I have no idea what the heck it's called. So, what is the name of that game? I gotta look it up. What was the name of that game? The Tidy Up game that's coming out tomorrow. Oh, what are you called? Why is my memory so bad? Why do I not remember anything anymore? Seriously. Brain is just so bad. Oh, and where's my personal calendar on top of that? Does it not show up on the, like, if you, oh yeah, my personal calendar. What are you called? What is your name? What is the name of that game? It's a Cellar Keeper. That's the one. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Yeah, so Cellar Keeper's coming out tomorrow. Cellar Keeper's coming out later today. Chop Chop Incorporated is coming out, which we probably won't be playing until Monday, I'm thinking. Was talking with Cans and Austin, trying to find a time where all three of us can get together and play the new Supermarket Chaos map, which is hard to do because Cans is busy as all get out. Austin's kind of busy too, so we've got everybody. There's just so much going on. August is just off the rails, man. There's so many things happening. Tonight, on the Rusty Champaign 2 channel, it'll probably be collaborated over here on the Rusty Champaign channel as well. We're going to have our next Fall Asleep episode to a new game that came out called Mazy Village. So we'll have that occurring here very soon. Just all kinds of stuff happening. It's crazy how busy it is in August. Just lots there. Lady Fluffy Dragon. Yeah, I missed a few things, I think. And Iwan Shaw also here. Kansas Water Park, I really have not been paying too much attention. I'm sure that it's wonderful because Cans is just killing it with that game, but really, to be honest with you, I've like paid no attention to that game at all. I've seen little bits of what his park looks like, but and it's nothing against him, not whatsoever. Not at all. Not anything against him whatsoever. Obviously not. Kansas is like one of my dear friends, so it's not anything to do with that. I just, that game, I'm just like, whatever. I might be like the one and only person that with that game is just like, eh. So, yeah. Yeah, Grill is doing great with the Cellar Keeper game. Like his first episode of it had like 9,000 views or something like that, which is really, really cool. So... yeah. Water Park is one of those games that I probably could have done it and everyone, and a lot of people would have probably liked it because there's no such thing as everyone. But a lot of people would have probably liked it, but at the same time, I would not have been enjoying it. So every once in a while, you have ones that are like that. And so there's a lot of channels that are doing well because of it, and I'm not in on it, but I'm okay with that. Because like I said, I wouldn't have enjoyed the game, so can't play stuff that you don't like just in the name of potentially trying to get views. I mean, you can, but it's not a good recipe for long-term success. That's for sure. Okay, wow, this filled in quickly. All right, that's done. I guess I'm good on asphalt. Good there. What do we need now? 25 buckets of cement, 100 concrete blocks, 8 planks of wood, 12 plastic, 30 iron ingots, and 20 pipes. This is not bad at all. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. Okay, so 100 concrete blocks. That's the big thing I've got to figure out, is getting that done. So, and 135 stream streak for Foxy Gamer. Psh, that is a lot of them. A whole lot. A whole lot. Thank you so much for that. Floppy used the grappling hook to get up into the ship turret. I tried it. It didn't work for me. So, I mean, we eventually got it. But, yeah, we just had to go a different way about it. But we finally got there. All right, let's clear that out. So I don't need that asphalt anymore. So now the concrete blocks. That's the big thing I got to make sure I've got going on. Because at one point I was making them. I need to stop selling them is the problem. Yeah, because I got to stop selling them. So let me do this. I need to turn the drone off. So let's turn the drone off. Because otherwise he's going to keep on stealing all my concrete blocks, and I don't want that. So the drone will no longer take these. I'm going to run upstairs and I'm going to grab all the ones that we have up here. Just because that'll be a whole bunch fewer that I need to sell. Or to create, rather. What am I doing? Other than hitting random buttons again. Because I do that. I'm right-clicking to grab all these. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so we're going to take all those. For now. So, all hail drone. All the time. Kenta, how's it going? Great to see you. So, we'll need 64 more concrete blocks. That's going to be the worst part about this build, is going to be the concrete blocks. Everything else ought to be okay. And then it's just building all the washers and dryers after that. Yeah, 25 buckets of cement. So I got to get all my cement mixers going. Plastic, iron ingots, pipes. Okay, that's not that bad at all. Let me actually take a picture of that, so that way I just remember it. And I don't have to keep on running up there all the time. So if I do this, there we go. So that way I can remember. You're home from the trip. Very, very nice. Hope you had a wonderful time. My phone, Siri, thought I was talking to it. So I had to tell it otherwise. Alright, so concrete blocks. I got to make sure I have enough down here for concrete blocks. Which I was making here. So, oh yeah, because that's just stone. So that's fine. I've got plenty of stone. So we're good there. That's all fine. So, and yeah, bucket of cement is, no, it's here. This is cement buckets. This is cement bags. So those are different. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to tell us to not take my cement bags away from me either. Because if I don't, it's going to keep on stealing my cement bags. So for the moment, don't take my cement bags because I need my cement bags. So you don't take those. You just leave those alone while I do my thing. So let's make some cement. And then I've got sand over there. I've got 4 of these, so I'll just have to do like 3 rounds of this. Grab another random one here. Okay. Just start that back up again. Cement bags. Yeah, because every time I do this, it makes 3... It makes 2 cement each. 2 buckets per. So this won't be too bad either. Put that away. Start that up. Okay, that's going. Yeah, brain. What's a brain? It's no fun. What time the carnival started and your Apple Watch set an alarm? That darn Apple Watch, it'll get you every time, man. Every time. Catch it when you're not looking. Crow Daddy, how's it going? Alright, so we'll keep that one there for my cement bags. Because these mixers take a little bit longer, and I've even got my mixers sped up. So my mixers are going as fast as they can. I'm almost positive I've got those sped up. Yeah, I'm almost positive I do. I thought it did that already. I don't know when I'm going out there to try and figure it out, but I thought I went in here and I bought that way back when. Mixer speed. Yeah, yeah, speed boost times 2. Got that. That's all done. So, and driver, how's it going? Great to see you. Watching your puzzle game from last night, listening to this. Cool. The puzzle game was so much fun. That was a really good time. For a $5 game, that was one heck of a game. So I was very, very pleased with that one. I think they did a really, really good job with it. So, and it sounds like they've gotten a lot of positive comments, which is cool too, because it sounds like that's just a small team that put together like their very first project and hit on a winning formula, and that was good. Unfortunately, there was like one song that they had in there that was not cleared by copyright, so I did have one song that I had to edit out, which is surprising because it's all classical music, which is all in the public domain, but there must have been something that somehow was not quite what would have been considered public domain classical music, and thankfully it was only one thing, so it was not a hard fix. So that did not have too much of an impact. So Crow Daddy on a 10 stream streak, love it. And Katie Cat also here. How you doing? Mystery Help is also here. How you doing? Great to see you as well. I need to start this back up. Because this will be the last of the cement that I need for that. There we go. Rick Trucking in Boise, Idaho. You bought the puzzle game. It's my fault. I know it's my fault. I said a number of times yesterday. My apologies to your wallet. I know. I had fully admitted. Fully admitted. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry again. So, my bad. And a 65 stream streak for you. Love it. Love seeing it. Love all of the Twitch stream streaks. I really wish that YouTube had a similar thing, because I know there are plenty of people on YouTube that have watched a number of streams in a row, and unfortunately YouTube does not show people the love, and I cannot show people the love as a result, but I know that we got plenty of people on YouTube that have watched a lot. Were we able to complete the puzzle game? I mean, the base version of it, yeah. They've got like challenges that come out after that. I did not do those. But yeah, the base version of it, we finished. It was not that bad to do. We got it just under the 3-hour mark, which was the 3-hour mark was what am I trying to say? The words are in there. That was an achievement for getting it done under 3 hours. Which I wasn't aware that there was an achievement for doing that. So that was kind of cool that we actually managed to pull that off. So, Dark Cave Queen, how you doing? Great to see you. But yeah, there's just... I don't even know how many more tidy up games there are that are coming out this month. There's at least 2. There might be 3. And like I said, with the new map in Supermarket Chaos that hopefully the 3 of us are going to be able to work on, that'd make 4. I'm hoping that sometime next week, me and Cans and Austin are all going to find some time on the schedule simultaneously. So that way we can play that one together with any luck. So we're going to see if we can find a day, because next week is just as crazy as this week is. So, but we got a lot of things there. Aches is here. And David is here. How's it going? Yeah, Cellar Keeper, I think is the name of that one. I just said it earlier and I already forgot what it's called. Cellar Keeper. That's the one that's, you're in a winery. Or you're in a, not necessarily a winery, but you're in a big room where they keep all the wine bottles. It's weird because on its face, it looks a lot like art like librarian. It's like they almost took the librarian room and they turned it into a room where you can put wine instead. So there was a part of me, it's like, oh, this feels a little bit like they just took somebody else's idea. But I'll be interested to see how it plays. And hopefully it'll be a fun one. I'm sure it will. But that one doesn't come out until later today, I don't believe. It's, because when I was looking at it, I'm like, when's it going to be available? And I don't think it's like until almost 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, I believe. So it's going to be a bit before it's out there for people to play. Real Moflo, how's it going? We can show you where it's going in just a bit. We're working on making some stuff for the place where this all goes. So let me hit some switches here, and I can give you a quick look-see. So, Cans lost it last night because of the repeated use of the word colorable. All you got to do is get Cans, find the thing that'll set Cans off, and then just kind of keep going with it, and that'll happen. I mean, I love Cans, but I mean, yeah, all you gotta do is like find the one trigger and keep on firing at it. Dark Cave Queen, 200 jewels. Thank you so much for that. Very kind of you. Okay, cement bags. So now I don't need any more cement bags for this. So now whatever I've got left for cement bags, I can have my drone go back to that again. So drone can all hail and take my cement bags away again. All right, so drones on cement bags, although that did not kick in. So let's try that again. Now it kicked in. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, everybody loves the wine cans up there. I mean, that's part of the reason why he's so popular. That's part of the reason why he has the audience that he does, and I'm not saying that as a knock by any means. But part of the allure of watching Cans alone is knowing how to wind him up and then watch him go. So that's the beauty of it. Because when you get him going, man, just stand back. Just stand back and watch the show, because it's quite a show when it happens. All right, so yeah, here's the thing. Real Moflo. Here's the laundromat. We had to put down a whole bunch of asphalt first, but yeah, here's where we're going with it. So we got all that cement that we put in. I got to keep on working on the concrete blocks. I'm still shocked by how simple of a build this is. It really blows my mind. I mean, we still got to build all the washers and dryers, I know. But just for the building itself, this really is surprising. I was expecting all kinds of steel beams, all kinds of steel plates. And they don't want any of that. I do have some leftover cement here, so we'll go ahead and just pop some cement into the wall. Oh, and you can do that by itself now, too. You don't have to take that out of there. Oh, that's cool. I love that. The fact that you can do that straight from the sphere. I don't know how long that's been like that, but that was not that way for the longest time. So that's cool. Robert Shell, Gameroo, Quebec Steve, wee, how y'all doing? Great to see you. I have to say that for Quebec Steve every time he comes in, wee, even though that's not the way they say it there. But I always have to say that, just because that's how I roll. So then, taking a look around, we've got 22 concrete blocks, so that is good. The other things I need for this build, because I've already forgot, that's why I took the picture. The other things I need to walk up there. I need to walk up there. 8 planks of wood, 12 plastic, 30 iron ingots. So let's start with all these things. So 8 planks of wood. Let's grab those. All right. 1 in 3 YouTubers you can watch forever as a fall asleep or play games. Oh, well, cool. And the beauty of it is that we now have a whole fall asleep series over on Rusty Champaign too. So if you're looking for more stuff that is strictly designed to maybe help you fall asleep, we're up to like 7 videos of it there now, and slowly but surely adding more. It's our new thing for that channel. Okay, so let's bring up some plastic. I think I've got some. Is this my plastic? I think that's that's my plastic. So let's bring that up. Throw this in here. Okay, then I need iron ingots, and then I need to make a whole bunch of pipes. All right, so then iron ingots. And pipes. So then I just got to wait on the concrete blocks. That's the only thing we don't have. Holly Rose, how's it going? Great to see you. Hope you were doing well. Then all this stuff can go back downstairs. So I get the wood planks, the iron ingots, and the plastic that are all up here that I need to run back downstairs. So wood planks, iron ingots, plastic. Well, wood planks and plastic, because I'm holding the iron ingots, so I don't need to remember that. That's just here in my hand. That is going over. Where was I doing that? Where was I using these? I think I'm using these for my steel beams. Where was I making steel beams at? Maybe I was making them there and I've run out of them? Yeah, because this is the one I'm using for cards. This is making flower pots. I might have had one that I was using for steel beams and I no longer have the stuff for it. So I'll just pop that there for now until I can figure out what's going on. Dartree Gaming, how's it going? Great to see you. And Ark over on the Twitch side, how's it going? Great to see you. No, I already turned it off, driver. So yeah, my drone's not taking him. That was the first thing I thought of. Turn the drone off, so that way the drone doesn't keep on taking him away. all of my concrete blocks are staying parked in here, so that way they do not get snatched by the drone. So that is turned off until we get to the point where we need those again, or until we're done with them. So let me see here. Aluminum. I have no aluminum, so that's what happened. I was making steel beams over here, and I ran out of steel. That's what happened. Okay, so this was just iron ingots. This was making steel beams. And I ran out of aluminum. So, driver, I don't think many times. I don't think a lot of the time. But that one, I did think of. I don't know why. See, I don't think a lot of the time. I don't know why I brought this thing up here with me. I don't need to. There's no reason for me to have brought this up here with me. Absolutely none. But I did anyway. Why? Because I don't think a lot of the time. So I brought this up here for no reason. It's my little security, sphere, my security infiniball that I just had to have with me. For no reason. It's my emotional support infiniball. So it just kind of came with me. So it was interesting. I was watching on YouTube. There was it's a giant fidget toy. I was watching on YouTube. There was a news report out of Indianapolis, either like Sunday or Monday. I think it was probably Monday, or maybe like Monday or Tuesday. Where it was a news report about the Indiana Convention Center, because for those who hadn't heard, there was a tornado warning that had occurred in Indianapolis on Saturday during Gen Con, the first time in the 10 years that I've been there that anything like that happened. There was actually a funnel cloud that was somewhere. It wasn't in downtown Indianapolis, but there was photos of a funnel cloud that was somewhere in the outlying area. None of it hit Indianapolis, which is the only good thing. And I don't even think that the funnel cloud touched down and caused any damage. It was one that was just up in the air and then was gone again. So that was good. But the drainage system in the convention center basically got overwhelmed by all the rain, and it led to a pretty decent-sized leak in the smaller of the two exhibition halls. And thankfully, nothing in the exhibition halls got damaged either. The areas where the pipes were leaking was in an open space, so it wasn't hitting anybody's product or anything like that. But they were basically just doing a news report showing all the changes that they were making to the pipes, because there were a bunch of pipes that need to get replaced. It was a big thing. But again, thankfully everything was good and everyone was fine, other than the pipes that need to be fixed. There was that. So the funnel cloud wanted to play board games. Oh man, it's never good when that happens. Never a good idea. It's been a weird year, man. It's been a really, really strange year when it comes to tornadoes. I mean, there have been tornadoes in places where there are not normally tornadoes. Like in the Chicago suburbs, there have been some tornadoes that have hit in the Chicago suburbs. And I mean, the last time that one would have hit there would have been forever ago. Like there was one that hit in Markham, one that hit in Harvey. There was one that closed down Interstate 80 between the southeast Chicago suburbs and the state of Indiana, which is a really, really bad corridor to shut down because there is so much trucking traffic that goes through that corridor. But they had to close it down because there was all kinds of tornado debris there. And again, not something that ever happens around there. It's just been very, very, very strange. Because, I mean, for something to hit, like, in the Chicagoland, like, near Chicago suburbs, not, like, outlying, because there's so many Chicago suburbs now, but, like, the near Chicago suburbs, that is not something you normally see. That would be considered a rarity. Steel beams, that was what I was making here, because I'm selling the steel beams. So that's why that was happening. Now I've got the plastic, because I've got to make the 20 pipes. So I got to turn these into some pipes. Because I need 20 pipes for upstairs. And I think I left all of my wood and my plastic still upstairs in front of the laundromat. I'm pretty sure it's still all there. Oh, clicked out of it after I clicked into it. So my plastic should still be upstairs. I think it was. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Now this can go... This will have to go... I don't have much to make many cards, but that'll go there for now. That's going to run out in like 19 cards. But that's fine. It'll make the cards that it can. So there we go. Then all these pipes. They can go up there. Yeah, and I left the wood up here. So the only thing I need then is just this other 64 concrete blocks. That's it. And then I got to bring the wood planks back upstairs. And then I don't even know what the heck I was making here. It's something in with all the duplicators that's like somewhere on the hit list. All right, so there were the planks of wood that were upstairs. Princess Carrie on a 5-stream streak. Love it. Love seeing it. Thank you so much for that. Okay. That's all set. This is all going. The concrete blocks. How am I doing on these? I have 41. So we're almost done there. Not many left to go. How does one make a concrete block? It is just, in this game, it is just stone. You just take, yeah, it's stone. So you just take stone and it turns into a concrete block. It's not even crushed stone. You just take stone and turn it into concrete. Nothing. It's probably not an accurate recipe, but it's the recipe that we got here. And there's Kenta over there on the YouTube side. Do I have any more coal? I don't. So, the concrete blocks are actually a new item. They did actually, they are very recent. I don't know when they put those in, but they are recent. I don't know why I'm doing this with this. I shouldn't be. Yeah, they did not have concrete blocks going back a couple updates ago. And I can't remember how long it was. Yeah, and then the clay pots. The clay pots are cool that they added that, because for the longest time, clay was never really all that necessary in the game. Clay just felt like the ingredient that time forgot. All right, we almost have everything we need here for the limes. Almost. Goat Gaming! What's up? Great to see you, Goat. Good to see you're back. Hope everything is going good with you. Saw you're back in the world of Hypermarket, the game that shall not be named around here. But you're going with it. You're sticking strong. You're hanging tough. And it's good to see that you're back, my friend. I hope everything is going well with you. And good to see you out there doing all the wonderful stuff again. So, a very, very happy Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. It's not Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I always get my days wrong all the time, man. The brain don't work like it used to. 19 more concrete blocks. So one of the things that I've discovered over and over and over again in this game is that I just do not have enough coal. On a regular basis, I do not have enough coal. It is like my big nemesis is the lack of coal. So I feel like I just need to make just a crap ton of coal drills. Just to have it where I have plenty of coal here at the ready. Because I've got enough storage for 750 stuff. And I can get all this other stuff out of here. Like all this iron ore, copper ore, silver, aluminum ore. Get that all out of there. Because that I'm not as concerned about. But coal, I really need to get more coal in my midst. And have it here on a regular basis. But I do want to clear this thing out of all the other things. So you have 2,751 coal. I need to get to the point where I have more. It has not been something that I've focused on, and I need to. So we're going to take all this out of here. And going to take all this, turn it into ingots. And then put those ingots wherever they need to go. So we're going to try and keep that running and try to not forget about it. So your final season, and I'm glad that things are well for you. I'm very, very glad to hear that. So, and You, I promise you, anytime anyone here asks about Hypermarket Simulator, because people still do, you are always the channel that I refer them to. Because I think you and Roger Plays Games might be the only two that are remaining. You two, I think, are the two stalwarts on that game. The rest of us have given up and thrown in the towel. So yeah, you could always count on that. So yeah, for anybody who wants to know about Hypermarket Simulator and wants to see more about Hypermarket Simulator, make sure you go and check out Goat Gaming, because Goat Gaming is covering it. Goat Gaming does wonderful content on it. So if you're looking for a Hypermarket Simulator fix, go check out Goat. Because Goat can scratch that itch for you. So, and yeah, and John, John I know played it. But John kind of, I think, gave up. Maybe John might be getting back into it. Cans is not playing it. That much I can tell you. Cans is not playing it. Cans, how you doing, my friend? You're getting ready to go on the air with more Water Park here. Because you're killing it. You're killing it with it, man. What was I doing? Brain needs to catch up once again. Brain stalled. Brain is trying to reset. 51 concrete blocks. We're just about there. Just about. I think I needed 64. So I need 13 more there. Okay. You've been outed. Dude, I think you outed yourself. I don't think anyone outed you. I think you outed yourself there, man. Not gonna lie. When you type things on the keyboard and you hit enter, they make their way into the universe. So that might have been your first mistake. Oh, it's good seeing you though, man. Okay. Yeah, and for anyone who wants to see some really, really good Water Park Simulator content, because heaven knows I've had enough people that have asked me about that here too, go watch Cans. He's absolutely killing the absolute living snot out of it. So go check him out. He can scratch that itch very, very well for you. Because again, if you're looking for Rusty Champaign to play it, I'm sorry, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Every once in a while, I sorely disappoint people, and that's just the thing that happens. Copper. Okay. All right, so there's that. I can keep on emptying this thing out. One of these days, I will finally get all those foundries empty and get them all gone. One of these days. This is the only one I've got left. And it's still going. Your water park is in another castle. Exactly. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo. That's me. When it comes to that game. Alright, steel beams are going again. 54 concrete blocks. That's still happening. This is taking care of the remaining silver. Now, again, for some drills, because I really feel like drills are going to be the way to go to get my coal going. So just main blocks and secondary blocks. It's going to be coal, ore, motors, cards, cables. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. So if I did, oh, but I would need so much coal ore for the actual drills themselves. But that's no big deal. If I did, how many workshops do I have here? Or how many workbenches do I have? 5? If I did 24 of all the things, that may be enough for 12 motors. Let's just do this. We're just going to do this. So we're going to make motors everywhere. Just bunches of motors. I mean, I'm doing all this while I'm waiting for all of my concrete blocks, because I can't do anything else with my laundromat until my concrete blocks are done. So I'm just killing some time. Trying to find something I can do that's going to be somewhat productive, which is hard for me at times. Okay, so there's that. Bring that over, bring that over. And Andrew Shield, how's it going? Great to see you. Louise, how you doing? Great to see you. You've been a serial lurker. We love our lurkers. Lurking is wonderful. So it's great to have you here. All right, so there's that. Lights, because I almost hit it before. So, this heat wave. There's been no heat wave around here. That's the interesting thing. I've heard a lot of other people talking about how it's been hot where they are, but for us here in central Illinois, everything's been kind of normal. If anything, it's a little bit cooler than normal. So hopefully it stays like that. So, yeah, I'm fine with there not being a heat wave. So, you love the puzzle game? Oh, the puzzle game was so much fun. It was really a good time. Very, very much enjoyed that one. Now, what else did I need for this? What else did I say? Because I've already forgotten. I mean, there's a lot of coal. Oh, cables. That's the only other thing I need is just cables. So I got to make 24 cables then. All right, that's what I thought it was, but I want to make sure. Oh, and then I've also got to make the little thing that goes on the top that makes it go faster. That too. So I got to check out what that's going to be about. Cables. Because I figure with 12 drills going, 13 drills, that should be pretty good. Just for keeping me in copper stores for quite a while. I think that'll take care of it. Or at least it'll be a good start. It'll be better than what I've got, and that's always a good thing. So... are the washer dryer on the workbench? Maybe they are. I probably could have checked that. But I did not. I can give it a look. Do I have another empty Infiniball somewhere? Any empty ones? No. How about a Hundy ball? I don't even have any empty Hundy balls. Shoot. Bummer. I mean, I have some empty 20 balls. I guess I can do that. I'll just throw these in empty 20 balls. That'll be fine. I mean, it may be that these things are in my workbench, so I can give it a look. So, what does it take to make one of these? While we're at it, laundromat, washing machines. What do we got there? Again. Not hard built. Iron ingots, cards, motors, ingots. Yeah. And I've got cards aplenty. Okay. That'll be simple. This is actually a surprisingly simple build to do all this. Surprisingly. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. Just based on what the gas station was and how much pain the gas station was to build. This is actually not that bad at all. So, Cajun Princess, how's it going? Great to see you. My concrete blocks by now should be done. I believe, no. No, they are. Just barely. 65. 65 love affair. We wasn't getting nowhere. but we didn't care. It was a crazy 65 love affair. There we go. Laundromat is built. It's got nothing in it, but it's built. Now, if I remember right, in the notes, I think it said that it can hold 16 of each. So let's do some counting with Rusty here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 32. So I'm believing that that is 16 washers and 16 dryers. It'd be hilarious to have 31 washers and 1 dryer. That would be a Rusty Champagne kind of thing to do. Welcome to the laundromat, where you can have 31 people washing things, and then you have to line up for the 1 dryer that we have. That would totally be a me. Okay, so now we can get our concrete blocks sold again. Because those are now no longer needed by moi. So let's do that. Okay. Cozy played this, the drone kept taking stuff. Yeah, you got to remember to turn that stuff off. Got to remember to turn it off. Otherwise, the drone will be more than happy to take the stuff that you want. It'll be like, yeah, sure. Yoink, I'll take that. I will have no problem with that. Okay, so now I'm going to make some... I do want to make my coal things. I want to do that, and then I'm going to work on the washers and dryers. I do want to at least finish that project that I started. But I'm going to need a bunch of coal to do this. And again, why am I taking this with me? Leave it here, Rusty. You don't have to take it with you. Leave it here. So, I'm a vampire. We don't go ba ba ba. I do not know what movie that is. I do not get that reference. I don't know. I do not know your reference. You're saying something, but I don't know what it is. So, when does school start here? It starts... well, Susie Lou goes back to school next week. But school does not start here for another week after that. She goes back next week for, like, in-service stuff. But I don't think that the students at the middle school, I don't think that they get back until maybe the Monday after that. University of Illinois does not start up until whatever the Monday is. What day is today? Today is the 6th. So 7th, 10th. So tomorrow's the 7th, the Monday is the 10th. So I think that the middle school starts up maybe on the 17th. Oh, Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, I've not seen that one. So yeah, the middle school starts up on the 17th, I'm pretty sure, somewhere around there. And then University of Illinois starts up on the 24th. But the students, anyone who lives in the dorms, anyone who lives in the residence halls, they will be coming back starting probably on the 18th or the 19th, because that is when the residence halls open back up again for students to move back in. So yeah, move-in day here at U of I is getting perilously close to starting back up. We've already made sure to get everything we need from Target and everything we need from Costco, because it's getting ready to get real. It's going to be a mess here very, very soon. There are times, I mean, when the students get back here in town, the line at Costco will go to the very, very back of the store. Same with Target. Because it's just a student invasion. Here. Your kiddo's already high school. Oh, man, this is a big year. Senior year is a massive one. Oh, man. That is a big one. So. And Knucklehead. A version of Knucklehead. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. Great to see ya. Okay. So there's all that. Taking all that coal. Then we're going to make all of these drills. So I think I have everything I need. The only other thing I think I need is the cards. And then and I need to make the little toppers too. Then I need that. So, let's see. What am I grabbing? I'm grabbing the cards. Just going to take all those off of here. All right. So let's make some coal drills. Because again, I really need them. So main blocks. Because I should have everything else I need to do this. And I got to get some coal flowing more freely around here. Okay. And one more there. Ore drill. Main block. Okay. So copper ingots I don't need. Oh, I'm going to need them later. So I'm just going to leave them. Okay. So let's go through here. All right, Cody Daves, how's it going? Great to see you. Big stores in college towns should have extra warehouses next door just for student waiting lines. Trouble is that then the rest of the year they wouldn't have any use for them. That's the only trouble. Cables. I know I got cables around here somewhere. Well, there's the cards. Let's put the cards in. Oh, and I put those into storage. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's fine. Not what I meant to do there. Oh, these are in this. That's right. They were in here. I put them in here. That's what happened with those. And then all the coal ore. So I think I can make 12 of these, is what I said. Now, I think those parts can go in. I think these can be... No, they can't. Shoot, that's right. You can't put those in. Ah! That's a bummer. That's a bummer. You don't show bags of coal, so you still have tons of it in your unlimited sphere. Bags of coal? Oh, yeah, I do sell them. So, you're an English teacher in pastorally, just wondering how much... she doesn't buy much because she's a reading interventionist, so she doesn't have like big classes. She just has small classes. So there's not much that she has to purchase herself in that regard. I think it's time to get rid of all these engines. I need to get these off to a... Just get these out of the way. These are going to eventually have to all go... Oh, shoot. That didn't work at all. I just threw that right back there. So I'm just going to take all these drills, and I'm going to set them right up over here where these drills are. We got plenty of space on the floor for lots and lots of drills. But yeah, all these engines I need to just throw out. So I'm not going to use these anymore. These were important at one point in time. They no longer is. Okay, there we go. And then this ore drill. I don't know why I've got that. No idea why I kept that. But you can go away. You can try and go away. Now you can go away. There we go. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. So. Okay. Alright. So now. What was I going to do? I was going to set up a whole bunch of coal drills. So let's do this. Whole bunch of coal drills. Laboratory. Machinery. drill? Yeah. So just set up a bunch of these down here. Go with that. So Kenneth Anderson, welcome to Rest of Champagne. Thank you so much for subscribing. Very, very happy Thursday to you. Great to see you. Grande Mocha, your mid-game, how do you handle power? Really, the best thing to do mid-game is just to build this guy. The nuclear reactor. That's going to be your best thing. You can keep going with solar panels, but the nuclear reactor, if you have the access to build the nuclear reactor, that's going to be your big ticket. Or engines. Because the solar panel can only do 20 watts each, but if you have a level 3 engine, it can do 50 watts each. They're noisy, but I mean, one level 3 engine is 2.5 solar panels. And then if you can get to the point where you can do a nuclear reactor, then do a nuclear reactor. Because that is going to be 1,000 watts. So there's that. Break the... Yeah, it's too much work. Man, I'd rather just throw the boxes out. I don't need the money anymore. We got $500,000. Money's an irrelevant concept at this point. Let's see. Machinery. Keep popping these up. Machinery, not storage. Machinery. Okay. I think I can set 12 of these up and I'll be fine. Just kind of get them somewhat next to each other. Just drills aplenty. How many am I up to now? 8? It might be 8. Yeah. Cozy's back over 1 million? Yeah. Yeah, at this point, money just flows in so quick. It's really nothing to it. And again, short of whatever you're going to need for the next big build... All right, and then one more. Maybe I'll drop one more over here. Keep them from spilling over too far the other direction. I'll just drop one over here. There we go. Yeah, because the unfortunate part is that these don't... You can't put them in a sphere. You can't put the bases in a ball, which is really a bummer. You gotta kind of run them over. There. Alright, so here's 5. The grind on this game doesn't seem like it's that bad. I mean, a lot of it, I feel like if you just kind of, yeah, I don't know. I haven't felt too bad with it. So, yeah. I guess it just depends on what you're trying to do. Then you could run into some issues there. So, Amethyst Neon, how's it going? Great to see you. Louise, you bought a Navy hoodie. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Very, very much. Very, very kind of you. I hope you enjoy it. So, Center Stations, you should not be watching this. It's fine. It's fine. Cards. Okay, and cables. And then I need the motors. It's cards. Here's motors. There's that. David, thank you so much for resubscribing on Twitch. 10 months. Very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. You're wearing it to go back to school. Oh, wow. You're going to go back to school wearing Rusty Champaign gear. That'll be awesome. Hopefully you'll have a number of people that'll ask you, who's Rusty Champaign? What's that about? And then you might actually have some people know, and you'll be like, oh, that idiot? Oh, him? Oh, okay. That maroon? So it's free advertising. Exactly. Get people in town talking about what a maroon I am. Or at school. It's like, oh yeah, that guy. That guy's a dope. He doesn't think. He doesn't read. I don't know how he managed to do anything. I don't know how I managed to get to that thing there. There we go. I'm going to get myself stuck in here. I can totally see it. I'm going to totally get myself stuck trying to get these last ones in. Because for whatever reason, the blueprints have collisions. Yeah, like trying to get to that one. That's going to be a bit of a thing. There we go. That's the one I was missing. So, yeah, that one right there. I got to try to get to that one. That should be fun. Was that those 5? It was. So I got to do 2 more of these. Okay, so 2 more main blocks. Okay. All right. Make sure I selected the ones that were coal. It'd be funny if I selected ones that were other than that by mistake. Cables. And motors. Those are not motors. Here are the motors. Okay, there's that part. There we go. Don't know how that one plopped into place, but it did. So that's good. So, and John.
Thanks for everything you do, Rusty.
Thank you so much as well. For 5 months. Very, very kind of you. So many things with which you could use your Prime subscription, and you choose to use it on this dumb thing that we're doing here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very much. For that. Oh, these are just 12 coal ore. That's it. So now I'm just going to need... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's try that again. Delete secondary block. So I'm going to need 144 coal ore just for this. Just for these. And then I got to get the little things to put on top of them. The little tree toppers. And again, I really wish you could put these in an Infiniball, but you can't. Oh, get in there! Quainces, how's it going? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. So at least they're going to start making coal. They're not going to make it very fast because they don't have little tree toppers on them. So I'm going to put the tree toppers on them. Little blue glowy tree toppers. That I don't remember what those things take, but I don't think it's anything all that complicated. Get that one in the middle. I think everything else should be fine. That was going to be the difficult one. I think all the others should be good. So, your 14-month-old grandson loves... Generation of kids that are going to be shouting, lights! It's kind of weird. That or anyone who watches cans and gonna have a generation of kids going, hey! That'd be another thing. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Or singing Salmonella, la 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 la. That'd be another one. How much coal do I have here? I've got enough for 4. Lights! There you go. That's perfect. Alright, now I have a bunch of coal here. Calling each other foreheads. Yeah. You're a forehead. No, you're a forehead. For anyone who watches Austin, just meh, shaking things in the air, just going, meh. That's an Austin right there. Coal, 100. There we go. Hi, Nara. How you doing? Great to see you. Oh, the old clapper device. Be fun if you had a clapper device and went lights when you hit it. That'd be good. It's gonna be a strange generation of kids that are going, hey, or meh, or lights. Then I really have to worry about it. Yeah, Mom, Cats called me a forehead again. Make him stop. He's being mean to me. Yeah, Austin just always bankrupts himself. Austin has never found a purchase that he hasn't liked. I should have one more secondary block around here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Austin has never met a loan he hasn't taken. Okay, so there's that. The last of the secondary items. The secondary blocks. Right here. Oh, I know about colorable. I've talked with Cans about colorable. Because he mentioned, he came into one of my streams. What were we playing? It might have been Plant Nursery, but he was talking, yeah, he popped in and he was talking about how someone had mentioned the word colorable to him before. And I'm like, I've never heard of colorable. I've never heard anyone refer to something as being colorable in my life. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, hey, so it's not just you. Yeah. Yeah, like I said before, all you gotta do is with Cans, you just gotta find that like one thing, and you find that one thing, and you wind him up and watch him go. I need 48 more electric cables for all of these things that I've got. So we gotta make 48 more electric cables. Okay. So that way, all of my... all of these things will work even faster then. Alright, so there we go. Chat made him suffer. It's... That's the thing. Like I said, you find that one thing, and chat in Kansas community will run with it, and he will play along just as well, just like it. It's what makes everything with him so much fun. It's what makes people love him so much, is stuff like that. I mean, among other things, but that is one for sure. Absolutely. Kevin Sanderson.
Thanks for the great 14 months. You were awesome.
Thank you so much as well for 14 months. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind of you. That is a long time. Team Blue. Have I ever thought about Rest Stop or Rest Station Simulator? Well, there was Rest Area Simulator, which we played. We did the one of it. But if those are older games, then probably no. So. I mean, yeah, because if it's one of the ones that we played before, then yeah, we've kind of played those and we're done with it, so. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, the filling in for cans during the times where he was under the weather. It's like I've also said before with that. I know 100% that if it were a similar situation where someone asked Cans if he would help them out, I know he would. Absolutely, because that's what friends do. Friends are always there for each other when they need them. And so I didn't even think twice about it. Not whatsoever. I'm like, absolutely. I will definitely help out because, I mean, friends are there when you need them. And I know he'd do the exact same thing. So it was absolutely my pleasure, but it was never, not even any kind of a thought of whether or not I was going to do it. Absolutely. All right, now we can start making these little bits, the little tree toppers for these. So back, ore drill, tree topper, do this a few times, back, ore drill, tree topper, etc., 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 etc. Over and over and over and over and over again. All this in the name of getting more coal into the shop faster. And this may not even be enough, but it's at least a start. Ore drill, tree topper. So, yeah, colorable. I've never in my life heard anyone refer to something as colorable. That is funny though. I mean, because in the sense that it was said, I can kind of see it. Because it was like in Water Park Simulator, because they've got those giant ducks out there, and someone said, "I'm surprised that the duck isn't colorable." And I mean, I can see it in that sense, but I've never heard anyone say it before. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of works with that. It's like, yeah, it's like oh, I didn't set that one up to make that. I thought I'd set this up to do a tree topper. I did not. So there we go. Yeah, you've only seen it once and it was in a textbook? Okay. Cables and cards. The tree falls in the forest, but no one hears it. Is it still a tree? Is that the way that saying goes? I thought the saying went some other way. I thought that was different than that. And then where did I put my cables? They're here. Yeah, because these things take 4 each. All right, tree toppers galore. Got to try and get some of these in here on those middle ones. All right, you're on. Okay, where's another middle one? Can I sneak in there? Oh, that one's actually on the edge. Where's another middle one? I guess I can jump up. Will that work? Let's see. Let's just go there. Let's see if I can do this an easier way. All right. Oh, the mine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the mine. Wow. I remember when we did that. That was like an episode and a half. That was like some late night thing. I think Susie Lou was out of town. And so while she was out of town, I just started at like 9 o'clock at night here and just did this giant mine blitz. And it took like 4.5 hours. It's out there. I forget what episode it is, but it's in the playlist where we cleared that entire thing out. It was an adventure. Because that was back before you had the ability to suck everything up with the vacuum. So we had to clear it all up with infiniballs by hand. It was a lot. I mean, it was fun, but it was painful. The computer hated it because you got to the point where you had too much on the screen, and so the frame rate just crawled at times. So you'd have to clear out parts of it and then go back into it and start over. So you clear a part of it out, then you clean it up, then you clear a part of it out, then you clean it up, and you just keep doing that over and over again because there's no way to do it all in one shot without your computer crying at you. So we just did it bits at a time. Yeah, but it was a lot for sure. Michael Brinksneeder, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. There's a vacuum now. the thing that I call a vacuum is this machine right here. Yeah, it's actually a vacuum cleaner. They actually put something into the game that's a vacuum cleaner. So that will suck up any of these things anywhere that they may be laying around. So anything that's loose, it will suck it up. So that's a great way to not have to do anything in terms of like individual cleaning in the mine anymore. Because if that stuff's just laying around in the mine, you can say, hey, vacuum cleaner, pick all this up for me. And it'll be like, okay. And it'll be glad to do it. That was a more recent addition to the game. Okay, so those are off. So then I should have one over there, and I got to make two more. Yeah. The only reason you could find that link was due to the time of the episode. It was it was one of the longest ones we had. For sure. And that's the thing. I mean, you don't need to clean it out if you don't want to. It's completely optional. I mean, the nice thing is once you do clean it out, you can easily get to all the all the infina veins that are around there. But aside from that, it's not like you must do this. It's completely for your own edification. And then, is this the... I need the cobalt. Where's the cobalt at? That's copper. Cobalt. Here we go. A dozen time turners. It's always the way it goes. So many things, not enough time. Such is life. So, mentally for you, it is not optional. In my mind, it is mandatory. I must. I absolutely must do it. I get you. I get it. I get what you're saying there. All right, let's silver, drop that in there. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here. Grab the gold out of here. Or the aluminum out of here. So, yeah, the aluminum, take all that out of there. Aluminum. Okay. So all that's running now is the coal. That's the only thing. And that should hopefully fire up a whole lot of coal. Why am I making this much coal? Because there's so many things that need it. I've just got so many things all throughout the game that need it. Like, we need it for plastic. We need it for the laundry detergent. There's just a lot of areas where coal is a necessity. So that's kind of why I'm doing it, is for that. So now that I actually have that, I could build more tanks. I mean, that's 98th on the list, but we could build more tanks. Probably should build more tanks. But again, that's 98th on the list. So now if we go here, washing machines. So I need... what do I need for the... I need 32, so I need 128 pipes. And then I need, because the recipe is the same for both of these, I'm pretty sure. I think it is. So let me take a picture of this. I don't think that recipe changes. For the dryers, yeah, it's the exact same recipe. So I need, oh no, it is a little different. The dryers only take 2 pipes, the washers take 4. So I need basically 3 pipes per. So I need 72? No, 32 and 60, 96. Yeah, I need 96 pipes. So 96 pipes, 32 cables. I need 128 motors. And then the cards I've got. So let's start working on all these parts, because there's going to be a lot of parts that we got to do. Okay. I also need to get a bunch of plastic made, so I've got to take this coal that I've got, because I don't have enough plastic to do this, so I need this for my coal. Now that, yeah, that's cranking out coal at a pretty good clip now, so that's good. Yeah, that's knocking out coal at a pretty good pace. Then this needs to go there. Oh, I actually had some coal in there. Okay, so we'll fill that up with coal. Could have done that the other way. It would have been faster. And then that'll make a bunch of plastic, because I'm going to need a bunch of plastic for all the pipes. So I'm going to let that cruise. So while that's cruising and making a bunch of plastic, I'm going to go ahead and start making the motors. Because I need a lot of motors. I need 128 motors, so let's work on motors. Okay. So let's do that. Nope, not 1. 5. So, Motorama. And then so I got to do this 3 full times and then a bit after that. The good thing is that I think I have enough iron and copper to do all this. I'm going to need to get more iron just for the builds. Is this my copper? This is my copper. Okay. And then I need an empty infiniball. If I have one, well, I can take this coal ore and throw it in there. And then I'll have an empty infiniball. So let's throw all that in there. Okay. And then I got an empty infiniball here that can hold all of these motors. Because I'm going to have 128 of these when I'm done. Alright, so there's round 1. So let's do this 4 more times, and then I'll need just a few more after that. I'm glad I have 5 workbenches. And now we'll just go again. Cobalt I can get put away. I don't need that anymore. It's going to confuse me. Electronic cards, I'll just set that out of the way. This empty ball will set out of the way. Motors, that's there. Copper, that's one of the ones I need. This ball is empty. Get it out of here so it doesn't confuse me. I am very easily confused. Get that out of here. Then I should have just nothing but copper and iron left here. And then, yeah. And then the other ball for the motors itself. And that's it. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Then 3 extras after that. And by the time I have all this done, I'll have all the plastic I need to make all my pipes, so that'll be good. Oh. All right, 3 rounds down. 2 to go. Now you see, you could be be somewhere on a beach setting building a Diamond Star water park, or you could be in a dingy mad lab building motors to put into washers and dryers. Which one do you choose? I choose Dingy Mad Lab. The good thing is that in the Dingy Mad Lab, I don't have workers that screw with me. I got that. And people that come down here trying to wreck my stuff. Okay, 1 more round. And then I need 3 more after that. Okay, and that's the cards. Here's the ingots. Going backwards. Am I going to redo the second ship? Nah. Nah. I'll just wait for the game to come out. Because I don't think they're going to have an update after that. I think that the demo is just the 2 ships and that's all. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just going to wait for the game to come out. Whenever that may be. It was a very fun demo. I really enjoyed it. And I'm very excited about that game actually coming out. So, it would be interesting to see how well it does. I mean, I know the game itself is going to be a success. I mean, like, if I did streams of it here, it'd be interesting to see how well streams of it did here. Because that game could very easily suffer the same fate as, like, a power wash kind of game. Could have the same kind of problem. No, pipes. I needed 96 pipes, I said. So, we can get 96 of these made. So now I should be able to grab all of my plastic. Yeah, 128 already. That's good. And just write down the run. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they did a prologue on that one. I could see him doing another playtest. I really could. But prologue, I mean, maybe? Games have been known to do such a thing. So I guess it wouldn't surprise me entirely if that happened. There's been a number of games that have done like demo and then prologue and then release. I mean, Office Simulator, the game that's like the #1 video ever on the channel, did the same thing. Office Simulator, the demo, Office Simulator, the prologue, Office Simulator Early Access. And then the first look of it that I did was the best first look that ever existed for me on the channel for reasons, because it's YouTube. And we can never understand YouTube. We're never allowed. All right. Ugh. Two more rounds of this. Is this my plastic? It is. There we go. And then I got to see what else I need for this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. And then that one, I'll just make the one. That'll be fine. Plastic? Is that still in front of me? It is. All right, so there's my pipes that I need for these now. All right, so there's motors, there's pipes. What's next on the list? Ingots, cards, motors, ingots, cables, cables. So I needed 32 cables. That's the only other thing that we need then. And then all the other stuff I've got. So 32 cables. And then we can start putting these bad boys together. And thankfully, they go in spheres. So we can infiniball these, or we can 20 ball them upstairs. Because we're only going to be making 16 of each. All right, copper. I left that around here somewhere. Here it is. And I will need to go upstairs and get some more iron for sure. I might even need more aluminum, but we might be okay. Do I have another almost empty ball? I don't, so this is fine. We'll go with this. I'll just use 2 of these. So Grill's gonna need to develop new tricks and techniques. I never watched much of what Grill did there. So I never did play a lot of Ship Graveyard 2 to know. Yeah, the sand bucket was almost empty. If I had a place to like throw the extra sand, I could do it, but then I'd end up with just some like loose sand on the floor if I did. So yeah, I know that with Ship Graveyard there were like all kinds of things that you could do that are a little bit interesting. That if you've played the game enough, they're like common knowledge. Or if you've seen enough people do it, that's common knowledge. I never got anywhere near that far in that game. I enjoy playing it, but it just, again, it's a time thing. It's always a time thing. When in doubt, it's always a time thing. Okay, now we can start making all the washers and dryers. Here we go. We've got all the stuff we need now, other than maybe I don't have enough of the iron. That might be the only thing I'm missing. Oops, that's wrong. Go all the way down. Laundromat, washing machine. Back. No, you can't click on that. If you do, it's going to go into whatever you're clicking on. You can't click and hold and drag. Washing machine. So back all the way down. Laundromat, washing machine. So no, I honestly I don't get a chance to really watch much of Grill. I don't get a chance to watch much of anybody. So, and in some cases, I mean, depending on what it is, I wouldn't want to watch them because then I don't want to learn things from other people. Because that would take away from me figuring anything out on my own. So, if it's a game that I'm playing that someone else is playing, I never watch their content. I never will. Because I don't want to know how anyone else is doing it. Even if they're doing it 10 times better than me, I still don't want to know how they're doing it. Because to me, then it's not me playing the game myself. It's me knowing how someone else played the game and doing what they did. And that's not you're not getting an authentic experience. You're getting oh, I saw someone else do this. Let's do that. So, yeah. Okay, now all of the pieces parts. So let's go with that. So there's that. Ingots, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough ingots for this. So I'm gonna need how many ingots for this then? I'm gonna have to do this a bunch of times. So this is 60. So it's 12 times 32. I'm going to need 384. And I've done, so I need 324. So I need 294 more. Alright, so I got to run upstairs and I got to get 294 more iron for this. And how is the coal doing now? 211. So that's pretty good. So I need 294 more iron. Did I leave anything in there? Thought I saw something in one of those. No, just an illusion. Alright. At least this time I did not bring my my emotional security Infiniball with me. I left it downstairs. Alright, 294. Trying to hit some spots here to knock this stuff loose. There we go. There's a flyer. That's what I like seeing. The one that's going flying way over my head. Get the weird bounce ones here. How are we doing? 12-4 now? Oh yeah, we'll get all this done. Yeah, we'll get this entire laundromat done. Get the laundromat done. Had built 12 new coal drills. That's pretty good. I'm gonna run out of... Yeah, I ran out of space there. Yeah, I can't keep getting the bounce there because it just stacked up too high there. Is that as far as I can go? It seems like it's about as far as I can go. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Just keep flying over. Keep flying over. Just keep going. There you go. Little more. Little more. Little more. Just keep flying. Just a little. I mean, I probably got more than enough here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm probably... Yeah, I got more than 294 there. That's enough. Okay. So, let's go down. Wherever my my iron is. That's my copper. This is my iron. Yeah, here it is. Let's see how well I did in my thought of how much I had there. We have how much iron ingots? Oh, no! Doggone it. I came up short. I thought I had more than enough there. I don't. 296. Doggone it. So I'm going to have to go back up there one more time. That's fine. We'll go back and do that again in a bit. So, copper, I don't need that anymore so they can get out of here. Just stay completely out of the way. These take 1 cable each. I don't need plastic anymore, so this can get completely out of here. Cards. Now motors. Here are the motors. And then the only other thing I need is aluminum, which could also be one that I need to get more of. Although I might be okay. No, I will need, because I need, we'll see how much I've got over where I'm making my steel. Alright, and then these can go into infiniballs for whatever reason. These can go into there. Other things, no. These, yes. Why? Because. Alright, 5 down. Cables I already did. Pipes. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. Can't fit a drill. Can't fit the little tree topper in there. But yeah, you can fit an entire washing machine in there. Yep. It's science. It's magic. We're just not allowed to know. We're never allowed to know on any of this. It is beyond our comprehension. There's some things in this world, so many things in this world that we're not allowed to know. Lights. Alright, I need 6 more washing machines. And then it's time for dryers. Alright, here we go. That is the actual machines themselves. So now back this way we go. Drop these off here. Keep the assembly line running. That's the machines. And I will need to get more iron when this is done. I might even need more aluminum. So, they put the blueprint for the washers and dryers in the fabricator. Well, I mean, the thing about it is that you wouldn't... I mean, once you finish making these, you don't ever have to make them again. So, I guess in that regard, I can see why they don't have them in the fabricator. It's a one-time build. But even then, I can see where some people would want it. But, yeah, it's not like it's something where you're going to keep on making washers and dryers over and over again unless you were able to sell them. Now, if you're able to sell washers and dryers, then it'd be a different story. But in a world where you make them the one time and then you never make them again, I can see why they wouldn't have them in the fabricator in that universe. All right, that's the last of my washing machines. Now we make dryers. So everything else should be a dryer. So dryer. Everything should be a dryer from now on. So dryer and dryer. Clicked on dryer all those times. We made sure we clicked on dryer every time. And I want to have all those end up over there. So aluminum. Yeah, I got to see if I got more aluminum around here. Aluminum. It would be right here. However much I've got. 360. That's enough. Matthew Denicola, I've got one in this set. I've got one more that's in here. In this run. I've got one washer and 4 dryers here. Cables. I threw the other cables down there. Okay, so these are my spares. Because that still has some stuff in it, right? Yep, that still has some stuff in it. And pipes. Yeah, because that was the one washer because it took 4 pipes. And then I should just have the motors here. Yeah, there they are. There was the washer, and then there's the dryers. So then one washer. There. Then dryers. Right there. All right. Doing good. Dryer, make sure we select dryer every time a dryer, not a washer. Make sure they all say dryer before we go forward. Dryer. Dryer. This one needs to get changed because it says washing machine, so dryer. There we go. All the dryers. That can go away. Cables, I already did, so I'll set that over there. And then the motors I threw at the other end, apparently. So the motors are hanging out down here somewhere. I threw those in the wrong spot. Maybe they're there. Nope, that's plastic. Motors. Where did I leave you? Ingots? Cards? Pipes? Washing machines, plastic, copper. Where did I put you? Oh, you're hiding behind the eyes. Yeah, you were hiding behind there. I saw it. It was hiding right there in that corner. Nightmare, I love it. Nightmare Phoenix dryers. Name the dryers after the name of the development group who makes this game. That's hilarious. That's a cool touch. All right. I mean, hey, you might as well. All right, and then I'm out of iron, so let's go back up there, do it again. Uno mas. One more time, get the rest of the iron I need, and then some spares for other stuff. So, Hung Say, how you doing? An upgraded concrete mixer. That wouldn't be bad. I guess I don't really think about it that much because there's so few times where you need it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that because for me, I've not done a lot of updating of the Mad Lab, and for the Mad Lab, you need concrete like crazy to get that thing upgraded. So in a world like that, you would need a lot of concrete. So having something where it made more concrete or made it faster would be good. So yes, wrenches tomorrow at 4 p.m. More supermarket together. The game of Rusty and the Wrenches. One of these days we will actually finish that thing. It may be in 2027, but we will probably get that thing all the way to the finish line. See what a completed store looks like. So, no, there was not an upgrade for the concrete mixer. That was what was being said, is that the desire to have one. The only thing that there is for the concrete mixer is to make it faster. But there's not an upgraded mixer. There's just the mixer. And then the ability to double the speed of the mixer. Okay. Sure. See how many we can get to fly out here. Getting a good bounce here. This might work a bit. It worked about that long. So, no worries. Alright. So, now we got all the iron we need. I'm going to have to get the drone connection set up for laundry detergent and fabric softener at some point, because I think that's also something that we need to do there. I think that was something that was mentioned. This should be my iron. Yep, it is. So, nearly done with work. Just about there. And how are we doing here with coal? Let's actually do this. And then do this. Take all that out of there. Keep that thing rolling. And I'm just going to park that for now, because I need to split that coal. At some point, I need some for charcoal bags. So I'm not going to have that thing start cranking. I guess I could. Yeah, I might as well have that start cranking a bit. And make some plastic. Not that I need it now, but I might as well have it make it for when I do need it. And then here, iron ingots. How'd we do? 296 that time. That works. So everything there is done, and we were running this way with everything this time. Yeah, everything was going this direction. Did I put 2 in there somehow? Or did I put 1? Oh, did I? What happened there? Oh, I put one in storage. That's what happened. I'm like, how did I go from 5 to 3 in there? But I put one in the workbench. That's what happened. And then the motors. Okay, one last time. 2 more dryers. Let's make them right here since it's where I have all of the infiniballs. Just make them here and then run this stuff away. So the pipes are empty. Cables are empty. Motors are empty. And carts. That's it. The whole shebang, the whole enchilada, the whole dealio right there. So then we just got to get all of this entire thing hooked up with drone connections and whatever needs to happen with that. Whatever we need to do with that. Parts is 90 outside. Yeah, there's a lot of places where it's hot. And thankfully here, for now, it's not that bad. That was fast. Okay, so that took care of that part. Washing machines. Yay! We've done it! We have a not yet functional laundry. And I need to get a lot more water because I'm now using up all of my water. So I need to increase my water supply pretty drastically. Because this thing is hooked into the water supply. So we got to do that as well. Let's go outside and increase the water supply by a significant margin. So increase the level. Push this all the way up to 1,000. Do I need it all the way up to 1,000? Nah. Might as well. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got a lot. They show up from a bus. Everybody shows up from a bus to use the laundry. Cool. Well, let's get them some soap for them to use. Make that a little bit better for them. And then my other... Oh, shoot. That's... Who knows where this one's going to be. I don't want to drag them all over here, so I'm just going to... Yeah, I'll go upstairs to the laundromat and find that one. So now, we need... laundromat. So, one for laundry detergent, one for fabric softener, I guess. And then I'm making plenty of it. Or at least I was. I think everything should be good with this because all these things are set up to like auto-fill and auto-run. No, it's not. What am I missing here? What's the problem? Coal or plastic? Is there a reason that stopped running? I don't know why it would have stopped running. Yeah, and this is peaches. I wonder why that stopped running. It shouldn't have stopped running. But now it's running. And this is another reason why we need coal. Because of this. Yeah. Maybe I was out of water? Maybe, but I don't think I ran completely out. We came close. But we didn't run completely out. So now I just want to wait and see when a drone comes over here and takes some of this. And then run over to the laundromat and see what it looks like. Because right now the drone has not made their way over here to do this. So I'm just waiting for them, waiting for my one poor overworked drone to make their way over here. So, Wade Wise, how's it going? Great to see ya. Yeah, that one drone. I don't know how the heck this drone keeps everything straight. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. At some point, it feels like it's just too much for one drone to do. Like, there's just way too many things going on for one drone to keep it all happening. Even if the drone is, like, super mega fast. Yeah, like, drone still hasn't come over here to do anything with this. It's thinking about it, but has done nothing with it. Or, like, knowing what's on the drone's priority list. What is drone? Oh, drone is filling all of the flower machines up right now. Okay, so that's what drone's up to. Yeah, it's filling up all of my flower machines. So it's doing that. And then, yeah, still filling that up even more. So it's going to do all 6 of those most likely. So I should see it hit. Yep, that'll take care of that. So it's taking care of those. So now we'll see if it's going to come over here and take care of this. Still not yet. And now it's filling these up. Yeah, so just refilled those with coal. Because those were missing coal. But now is it going to take... Yep, there. Now it finally took everything out. Okay, so now we got to that point. Finally. So now if we go run upstairs, we can see what it looks like in here. And get an idea of how much this uses up. There's the bus. There's all the people. So we've got some in here. Oh, yeah. These guys are going through it like crazy, man. Yeah, we're going to need that like mad. Wow. Look at him go. All the people in here doing all the laundry like that. Sweet. Just what we need to do. Make even more money. Just like that. That's good. So then, yeah, then it just all goes there. Boom. So eventually that will get caught up at some point. But like I said, the drone, you've got to wonder if at some point in time they're going to add a second drone station. Like give you the ability to have a second drone. Because it feels like one drone at this point is just not enough drones. Like that thing just has too many things that they need to do. And I don't even have anywhere near all the stuff in this game. I'm nowhere close. And this drone is like, I can't keep up. So, yeah, I don't know. Or they need to let the drone teleport. One or the other. Either would be good. Where was I making? I think this is where I was making... Yeah, this is where I was making the steel beams that I stopped making again. The copper, I was using that to make the cards. So that can go here. A bunch of plastic can go into here. So let's actually do this. And then grab my card one. Throw that back up there. Get this once again making more cards. That's running again. And then this is just an empty. Over here, I should have my aluminum, I believe. Yep, that's my aluminum. And then that can go back to making the beams again. Yeah. Because that's got, yeah, the aluminum here, the iron there. So you're back on beam duty. Because we can sell beams upstairs. And then that's a spare. Got it. And then throw away a bunch of these. Because I don't care about the parts. Doesn't mean enough to me. Rather just throw them out. Because then I'd have to like take all the parts out, and given the fact that I have 578,000 euro dollars, I'm not worried about whatever 100, 200 we might get from the parts in these. And eventually I got to throw away all this bamboo too. All this darn bamboo. And these fridges and stuff. Got so much junk out here. It's like the junkyard. It's like the Sanford and Son part of the Mad Lab right there. So, Brian Pietrowski, how you doing? So yeah, I'll keep on working on getting that cleaned up at times. Huh, okay, so aside from that, let's see. So looking at this, yeah, water consumption. So the car washes take up 150. The washing machines take up 80. The dryers, well, they would take up no water because they're dryers. But, yeah, so we're using up 300 water. Yeah, 150 from the car washes. And that's the biggest thing that there is there. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, here we go. Get out! Store's closed. Don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. Get out. But apparently the laundromat stays open all day. Because it says it does. I mean, the laundromat says it's 24/7. So I'm guessing that that operates on a separate thing, maybe, or maybe it closes when this closes. I don't know. So, fill the ball with bamboo, drop the ball in the dumpster. I don't want to lose the ball. That's the only problem. I could make a ball and then just keep on getting rid of the ball, but yeah, I don't want to. Even if it's a 20 ball, I've got times where a 20 ball would be useful. That one rebounded like crazy. That was kind of ridiculous. Why did you bounce like that? There you go. That was easy. Yeah, that one just like flew off of there in some strange way. Yeah, there's not too much here. I don't even know how long I've had this here. This has probably been here since like episode 30 something. All this bamboo. I don't even remember what this was from. I think it was from some old storage I had back when there was half the stuff that you couldn't put in Infiniballs, and now you can. So, the store is definitely closed for your inconvenience. Unless you're doing your laundry, in which case it may stay open all day. But I don't know. I don't know if it closes when the store closes or if the laundromat is always open. Maybe the laundromat is always open. All the time. Could be. Because it does say 24 hours on there. But it may still operate by the rules of if the store is not open, then the laundromat's not open. That could be a thing. Alright, now I'm on a mission to get rid of all this bamboo. I can finally not have this out here anymore. One thing cleaner. Done. There's that. And Lingy, how you doing? Great to see ya. Over on the Twitch side. Hope you're doing well. Is everybody out of here? They're just about out of here. It's a teleporter that I built and never used. Got a couple people left here. Oh, and here's all the fabric softener that we're selling in the place. All the laundry detergent that we're selling in the place. So everyone's out of here. They're gone. And then I'm guessing, oh yeah, and then everyone is gone there. So it appears as if we're done. Yeah, everybody that was on the bus has left. They've gone home. So there's that. Another thing finished. Again, I'm very happy that that build was what it was, because I was concerned that that was going to be a massive build like the gas station, but it was not nearly as bad as the gas station. So if you're looking to build your own laundromat, it's not going to be that hard of a build. I mean, we finished it in 2.5 hours, and I was busy doing other stuff in the process. We could have probably finished it in like an hour and a half if I would have been going straight through, maybe even an hour. So it's a very nice, easy build compared to other things we did. And then it's just going to be a matter of what are they going to add next. The only thing I can guarantee is that whatever they add next, we will be here to cover it for sure. We will have that one whenever it happens. So coming up in 50 some odd minutes, just a little over 50 minutes, 50, we'll be back for our afternoon stream playing Restory, a chill electronics repair simulator game. Looks like it'll be fun. Another new one here in the month of August. I never played that one when it was a demo, so looking forward to trying it out for the very first time. Hope you guys will be able to be there for that. If not, tonight at 8 p.m. on both the Rusty Champaign and Rusty Champaign 2 channels, we will have the next in our Fall Asleep series, Fall Asleep to Maisie Village, where we're helping a village that got ransacked by a tornado and trying to get everything back to normal in that village. So hopefully you'll be able to check that one out as well. Cozy, puzzly, fun game. Very fun time. So that's what we got going on. I'll be back in just a little while. Going to go grab some food, and we'll be back for more fun at 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 50 minutes from now. Hope to see you then. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet subscribed to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching us get a new laundromat here in our entire complex of stuff, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious Mad Lab silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.